Good morning, everybody. This is Live Trading Talk with Patrick MontesDeOca for November 18, 2021. What I would like to do to start this segment is to share with you a report that we published as of November 17, 2021. This is the Equity Management Academy weekend podcast for November 17, 2021. Fundamentals. The Equity Management Academy CEO, Patrick MontesDeOca, said, one of the key issues we are dealing with right now is inflation, as the economy is showing tremendous resilience and much more demand than was expected. We continue to face supply shortages across the board, although some supplies are beginning to flow somewhat better. Government stimulus continues to be extremely high, and there continues to be demand for stimulus with a debt ceiling close to $30 trillion. The bubble appears to be getting bigger, MontesDeOca said. The dollar is down about 30% as a result of all of the stimulus, while real estate and other hard assets are way up, albeit in dollars that are now worth much less. The dollar is artificially high at the moment because it is based on the perception that interest rates will go up. I do not believe that higher interest rates are coming anytime soon, MontesDeOca said. Any increase in interest rates would devastate the economy by sending defaults rippling throughout the national and global economy. Interest rates cannot go up in the face of this tremendous debt. We appear to be heading into a stronger economy and an adjustment in prices. It all appears to be bullish for gold, silver, and Bitcoin. We have strong metals markets. If you came in today long in gold futures, we recommend taking profits off the table short term. If you are long gold in gold derivatives, then hold on to them. Gold mining shares are up 1.78% today on GDX. We are positioned in gold, silver, and Bitcoin in anticipation of much, much higher prices, MontesDeOca said. Silver. In precious metals, we are changing from a bearish price momentum as silver moves up through $24.95, the average price. The target now is $27.87. We are seeing confirmation that you want to be long derivatives of the metals markets. Gold. If you are long gold, the close below 1852 should be your protective level, which would activate a monthly short trigger. According to the Variable Changing Price Momentum Indicator, VCPMI, it appears that we are close to a breakout with a target of 2003. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at $59.64. That is $59,645 and has activated a weekly and daily buy triggers. The buy 2 level is $58,335. The daily buy 1 level is $57,995. So we reverted from those levels where buyers came into the market and the price rallied. We have a bit of a bearish daily signal, but we are within a weekly level of support between 61,255 and the weekly average of 58,335. If Bitcoin goes through 61,255, we will have daily and weekly bullish signals, a very, strong signal. At that point, we will add to our position in Bitcoin.
Thank you for listening. If you want to learn more about what we do, please go to the Equity Management Academy, ema2trade.com, or listen to any of our previous episodes.
We're looking at Bitcoin trading last at 59,000. And what we see here for today is basically that the price of Bitcoin is trading in between the average price of 61,255 and 58,335. The AI of the VCPMI, or the variable changing price momentum indicator, identifies this area as a very strong area of accumulation of supply. It tells you this is where you want to look for accumulation of supply, buyers to come into the market. And mathematically speaking, you're looking at an area between 90 and 95% relative standard deviation to the mean of 65,305, which is a 50-50 standard deviation. So the buy 2-level weekly is a 95% probability that if we get activated, if the market activates a buy trigger, the target, the reversion to the mean target is the mean for the week. So we're looking at 65,305 as the target for the rest of the week. And what we want to see is the market revert from these levels above the daily average price through the buy 1 weekly level, which is harmonically aligned with the daily resistance, as you can see here, of 61,212 to 62,258. So let's see what the market does when it gets up to these levels. But for right now, we kind of have a mixed daily neutral to bearish signal within an area of support weekly. And the activation of the bullish price momentum would be a close above 59,843. Let's move to the gold market here. And we can see that the gold market came down at about 5:30 a.m. and reverted from a buy 1 daily of 1857. Automatically, the target was activated of 1864, and it was completed within a 15-minute bar. This is volatility, and it seems that the volatility is increasing more and more as we expect a lot more trading to be done in precious metals here as we move into the later part of this year. The daily signal is bearish neutral to bearish because the market is trading below the daily average price of 1864. We don't recommend to take any short trades at this point when it's trading around the average price. What we want to see is the market come down to test again that buy one, ideally, potentially the buy two level of 1844, and see the kind of synergy that we find down there. And in the gold market, the weekly average is 1851, and that should be your protective level for the week. The daily average is 1864 with a target of 1857 daily. So it's kind of a mixed picture with a weekly bullish price momentum and a bearish daily price momentum. So it's kind of ambiguous. It's kind of mixed signal. So we're going to just watch the market and let it come to us, identify the highest probability trades. Let's take a look at silver. Excuse me, 2488. Last trading in silver down 29 cents. And what you see here in silver is the reversion occurred from the buy one level this morning at 24.91 and completed the target, the daily target. It activated a weekly bullish price momentum as well, and it supported the target of 25.10. But it reverted right from there, and that's why we suggest whenever the targets are completed that you go neutral. Don't rush to enter into the next trade right away. Wait for the market to give you a high probability indication before you enter a trade. At least that's what I've learned to do after more than 40 years of doing this. Let the market dictate in terms of price what it does when it gets to these pivot levels. So right now the silver market has completed the target up and down and is in an area of what it's called, again, daily accumulation of supply. It's a blue level, and so the expectation from here daily is that if we run up back above 24.91, you want to get long. So let's keep an eye on the silver market for a potentially long trade. Get back here to Bitcoin and see that we're coming down almost to activate that 58,335. And see how the market reacts from that level. But it is coming down to a high probability area that is showing a 95% probability if the market reverts from here, that it will activate the 61,255 target. We are within the area of accumulation of supply on Bitcoin. It's a big range, but it is showing that we're approaching again mathematically the extreme level below the mean, or the extreme level of speculation on the short side. Right below the daily, we're looking at right below the weekly buy two level, we're looking at a daily buy one level of 57,995. Let's watch the markets here for a little bit and see how they adjust to today's prices. Yeah, you're looking at Bitcoin approaching an extremely oversold condition here on the weekly signals. So what we expect is reversions to unfold from here. We expect buyers to show up from here. What we want to see are green bars to unfold from here.
The market came down to activate the weekly buy to level of 58,335. And we are looking at about a 95% probability that from this level, if the price is activated by closing above 58,335, we have a weekly trigger point being activated. The next level below is that 57,995, which is the daily buy one level. So this is a trade alert taking place in Bitcoin. We have a trade alert in Bitcoin. We have a weekly trade alert in Bitcoin. We have a daily trade alert in Bitcoin. We have a trade alert daily on Bitcoin. We have a trade alert weekly on Bitcoin. On this bar, it's activating a trade alert. The close of the second bar, the 15-minute bar, activates the trigger point. A lot of liquidation, a lot of stops are being hit at these levels. A lot of longs are being stopped out at these levels. There are no day trades today for gold, silver, as the price in gold is trading around the average. The price of silver is activating a buy trigger if we close above 24.91. At the end of this 15-minute bar. If it doesn't close above 24.91, stay neutral. We have come down below the daily in Bitcoin of 57,995, and we're trading above the weekly of 58,335. So this is the expectation of the AI telling us that this is what we can expect when we come down to these levels. So on the minute, on the close at 7:30, if we close above 57,995, we're looking at a buy trigger point in Bitcoin. And we want to buy a Bitcoin at the market. Depending upon your profile, you can buy a micro or you can buy a full-size contract. Thank you once again, everybody, for a great session here today. And I hope that you are benefiting by this incredible tool that we use called the VCPMI, which stands for the Variable Changing Price Momentum Indicator. Be safe. Take care. I'll talk to you next time.